Hello, hello, hello. Just waiting on the room to load. Just waiting on anybody to come into the room. I don't know if this is working right or not. Trying to connect to the chat through YouTube so I can see. YouTube wasn't working right. My live streaming app wasn't working right. YouTube was telling me my phone didn't have basically enough data to support a live stream or to upload a video. I don't know what was going on. So I had to leave where I was at, and much apologies, and offer apologies and tell them that once I got this done, hey, Miss Molly, once I finished the live stream with you guys, that I would be back at their house to finish interviewing them. I'm trying to get the family of the local female who is, I understand, we can't get the ME's report and other paperwork till Monday afternoon, anytime after 12 o'clock. We've requested it, but it'll be then before it's prepared and ready. And the family has to go with me to pick it up, which isn't a problem. Trying to get their video recorded interviews in a format that I can use on this Chromebook. I'm having so many technical issues, guys. I love the Chromebook. I love the simplicity of it and the ease. So what I'm going to have to do is, luckily I do pay for this live streaming app, and it affords me video and audio recording. So what I'm going to have to do is record those interviews with the mother, the father, and one of the sisters, hey Twister, through this app. I'm just going to have to take my whole studio with me and set it up at their house. It's just been crazy. And guys, say a prayer. Point pick up. I've been through their background check and everything else. Those driving charges, driving while license revoked, non-impaired, may be preventing me from being able to get that job, which would have been awesome, because I could use my car and just go drive and pick up grocery orders to be delivered at the local Walmart and drop them off, and you get paid like every 2 days. That would supply me with gas money and everything I needed without having to ask for any help. And that's what I'm trying to do. And just for naysayers, I'm going to show you the email I got from the background check people telling me, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and open that up. Trying to see which. If I have to log in, or if it told me in the email, guys, I've done. Because it told me at first it was on hold. Oh, we got to click this link. Now, somewhere in here it tells me, hi, modus operandi, Val A. DoorDash is giving me the same problem though, Miss Val. It's all about driving, unfortunately. Guys, I want you to look at how small of amount of people will end up having in this chat because there's no drama content. And thank God, like, no, I feel like singing Mary J. Blige, no more drama in my life. This is going to be a live for you guys that are in here. I'm going to drop the link. I want to give y'all an opportunity. And I'm hoping Country Christian, she's live right now. I don't know how to get her. If somebody can go to her live that knows how to get over there, let her know that I'm going to be showing some of her content that she's told me that I can. And if y'all can just let her know she might want to come over here or something. I just don't want to be showing hers and her on a live and not know. But we're going to be sending people over there too. And let me tell y'all, this whole crap, what? I don't listen to him ever since he said I got paid $20,000 and called the vigil fake. Country Christian, I believe. Let me see. Hold on, I've got it open to her channel. Her channel is Country Christian. She only has 98 subs, you guys. So if we can send her, and I am subscribed, if we can send her some subscribers over there, she's got, it says one person is watching. It's called Craft Time is the name of her live stream. I don't know if it'll let me get in there without creating an echo or not. And guys, it's one, let's see. I can't show y'all all this without doxing the hell out of myself and giving up my address. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I have 8 things on my criminal history, and that also that includes driving charges and everything since 1990, all the way back to 1990. Please, Blanca, that would be awesome, and I can look at that while we're talking. Can I open this in another window? It's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Well, screw it. I'll just show y'all this. Why not? Just so y'all know that I'm not bullshitting. Here we go. Hey, Nomi. Okay. Guys, our weather is bad here. So if something happens and I get knocked offline, just let me know. Bear with me. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. Go Spectrum. Nuts. Okay, Blanca, thanks for that email. So here, I'm going to this. I'm going to show y'all. If I can mute my microphone, I'm going to so I can blow my nose before people start. But look right here. This, you see, background check notification. Please do not reply to this email. Confidential, my addressee only. Attention, Anita Carswell. You see my name. Thank you very much. Dear Anita, the purpose of this email is to notify you that Checker Inc., a consumer reporting agency, is reporting public record information that may be adverse about you 2-point pickup. So y'all guys just know that, and you can finish reading the rest of the email. I don't have a problem. And it says right here, point pickup, just like I told y'all. The above listed employer has certified that it requested a background check in connection with your eligibility for employment, promotion, reassignment, and or retention per your written authorization. Okay? The only reason I'm showing y'all this is because the next time y'all see in my comments somebody hollering about get a job, let them know that I've showed proof that I am trying to get a job. That's just one. That's just one. Like, I'm checking for your email right now. Oh, got it. Yeah, I agree with you. It's making me download the file, Blanca, so there we go. Let me see. Hopefully it'll show that. I'm going to mute myself. Is it just a... I'm going to show what Blanca just sent me. Yeah, just I'm trying. Everybody thinks it's so easy. I'm trying to find jobs that work with what's going on in my family life with my child. But I am trying, and I have proof of trying. Y'all see, we have 68 people in here right now. Now, when I was talking shit and it was a drama field live, we had up to 600 people at one time in here. Ain't that a shame, y'all? I think it's a shame that we're trying to talk about this little girl and nobody wants to be in here when we're talking about her and her case. It is sad. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to show some of the older videos I did because my opinion's not changed. And I'm talking about short videos that I did uploading. I think we'll pull those up and we'll discuss it. And I'm going to drop the link. And anybody that's in here that has any thoughts and opinions or something to add that they want me to go and look at, I'm welcoming y'all to do so. Also, I do have some pictures I want to show you guys, and I'm trying to pull that up. So I'm going to show you this video that Miss Blanca sent me first. Let me know if, when it comes up, if you're able to hear the sound and see it. The biggest thing is the sound. Okay.
To be picked up on today as well. Sandman has got an alias, and the alias surname that he uses is Gold, Goa. To be picked up on today as well. Sandman has got an alias, and the alias surname that he uses is Gold, Goa. To be picked up on today as well. Sandman has got an alias, and the alias surname that he uses is Gold, G-O-A.
Okay, so as to the Sandman, yeah, Val, I know it was just sent to me just now in an email. They're saying he spelled goad. You're fine, Blanca. You're trying. Can you just email me a link to that live stream with a maybe timestamp of where he goes to talking about that? I didn't appreciate what he said about the vigil. I didn't appreciate what he said about the fundraiser. I didn't appreciate what he said about Tweetsy. She don't believe I'm live, Ashley? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I can get a message to her. Maybe I can go over into her live. Is there a way to do that? No, Val. Goat is definitely there's still a goat that lives on Ben Hill. That's what I was going to tell you guys. There's still a goat that lives on Ben Hill. Okay, so around the 34-minute mark. Okay, cool. Don's mom was a goat by marriage. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea, Twister. Awesome. And Twister, if you want to forward me that message with those texts that you're in here and what was sent to you, you're more than welcome to do so in an email real quick, and I'll pull them up and I'll pull you on panel and let you tell everybody your story, because I think it deserves to be heard. I think people need to know that you were being blackmailed not to tell what you knew. I tried, Country Christian. I'm having so many technical difficulties, baby. It don't even make no sense right now. But I wanted to be able to drop a link and you to come up and look at your video while you were in here, and you be able to tell people what they were seeing. The reason is because Straight Out of Utah, Gigi, was showing your video today. And I wanted you to have a chance on my platform to tell everybody what they were seeing. Hey, Miss Libby, I'm dropping a link, Libby, in the chat. Anybody that wants to come up and talk about it, we're going to talk about whatever. So, Twister, send me those emails. Country Christian, if you want to come up, yeah, Lips, I know. And makes them into some crazy wackadoodle mess that's like not there. You're fine, Lips. It's cool. I get stuck on caps sometimes myself. But I just want to give my platform to people to be able to tell the truth and clarify what was really going on, not what somebody wants to make it out. Like this whole Waco and Don used to be the drug kick. All that is a distraction, all that is a distraction from this case. It's a distraction. Hey, Miss Betty Joe, welcome. You want me to just read them, Twister, to everybody? If that's what you want me to do, I will. Okay, Country Christian, sweet. I've got your first video queued up where you're talking with Trixie, and then we'll do the other one where you show the Discord next. Liv, she's already got my info, baby. And I say, bring it the hell on. I got you, Country Christian. Twister, you tell me in the email where you forwarded those messages what you want me to do with them. And as I always have, I will abide by and respect your wishes. Country, I know, baby. YouTube would not let me do the live stream from mobile. I don't know why. I have lip, but I'm not going to address those to her. I'm not going to give those live, honey. And I'm not going to show them on my channel where even more people will see it. I just don't think that's fair to you. But you're welcome to come up and address it. I'm dropping the link, and anybody that wants to grab a link is welcome on the screen. We've all been hurt, and we all need to have a voice and a right and a place that's safe to discuss, to be able to heal. And that's what this is about. I want it to heal. Hey, Teflon, I got your email, and I answered you back. I have Cash App and PayPal, and the PayPal is now linked through Facebook something. It's called. Yes, his alias is Gold. But who was Sandman? Blanca, I don't understand who Sandman is supposed to be. I've never got that part. That's not the research that I kind of do. What I do is actual, documents. Oh, lips, really? Wow, y'all. So he's using the code name and the code name Sandman. Does anybody know? Got you. Does anybody know? I know who Tim Mullins is, but does anybody know why he's using the Goat and Sandman name? And have we ever seen a picture of this Tim Mullins guy? Is he the person that's driving the BMW? Because I'm going to open up my Patreon if it'll let me and actually show y'all some stuff live streaming from there. Hey, Duchess of Carolina, welcome, you guys. There's the link in the chat. You guys just grab it to come on up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's do that. I'm just pulling up some stuff. See, I don't know, Carrie. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I have the pictures, and it's awful weird that just as soon as it was posted. Hey, Dazed and Confused. Yeah, it's weird, Val. It doesn't make good sense to me. I do know. Okay. Blanca, you sent me this email.
Country, Priscilla.
Got you. Okay, Lips and Priscilla are coming on to the stream. All righty.
Hey, I seen you. The Jenna's show.
Me?
No, Priscilla.
Oh, Jenna won't have me on her show. I guess I made her mad. But
she won't have me on hers either.
Yes, Teflon Beltron, we are talking about Summer's case right now.
Her excuse to me in the email was, my show's not like that. I don't bring people up on my panel. That's what she told me. I got it in an email.
I believe you. I don't know. I've gotten multiple Facebook messages and emails saying that she has blocked people who have mentioned my name or defended me. And I never really did anything or said anything bad about Jenna. I said Jenna was, in my opinion, the most trustworthy of all of the Donites. and Candace Ites that they've been talking to. I don't understand. Why would you invite all these people that you don't know into your life from
Right.
Facebook and stuff because your
Well,
child's missing?
I
won't
can
do
explain
this.
that. I can explain some of that stuff.
Please go ahead. I'm going
I,
to mute myself.
oh, you're fine because I'll need more questions unless I start rambling off different subjects. You might have to bring me back to where I started, but I am talking to Candace too. Well, I have been. It's been pretty silent since I released that stuff about her and Benny, like the heart-to-heart stuff that they had going on or have going on or whatever. And then she blocked me for 2 days. Freaking blocked.
Wow.
And I was like, shit, I might as well go put out everything I got now. And then I didn't. I hesitated. I waited.
Yeah.
Let me go turn my daughter's little tablet down real quick.
Okay. Country Christian, once she gets done telling us this, we're going to show your stuff off of your channel. And if any of the mods that are in the chat can please drop Miss Priscilla Country Christian's link in the chat so everybody can go over there and subscribe. She's got some great content that we really have been missing out on, you guys. I don't want to show everything because I want her to have some stuff for y'all to go over there and look at too.
That's another reason I haven't released anything is because I kind of want, like what you're doing right now. I kind of want to be a part of my stuff being released,
right?
So I can explain stuff because my voice is all through that stuff, and I look like I'm.
We lost your sound. Lips.
I'm friends with her. Like I'm in there giggling with her, freaking smoking and whatnot. You know,
Lips, you keep going in and out sound-wise, honey.
Kids are in there and stuff, so I kind of got to watch what I release. But I have a lot. She called me names or something, you know, said you're a big piece of shit for doing that, and I was like, doing what? And she's like, you know what you did. She's like, I know that you've been all over YouTube. I was like, no, I haven't, because at the beginning when I first started talking to her about a month and a half ago, something like that, 6 to 8 weeks ago, and I told her that I would stay off of YouTube because every time it's like once I do release these, everybody will see that it's me constantly asking her questions. I'm just always asking her questions, and you can tell that I'm trying to figure stuff out, but you know, she just doesn't get it. And so I told her I'd stay off of YouTube because I was constantly asking her crazy stuff like that, crazy shit that was on here that was just off the wall. So I stopped doing that because I didn't want her to think that I really was all over YouTube. Well, then the Benny thing came out, or I started teasing her about this little relationship that she had with Benny because they stayed the night in the hotel. She showered a whole bunch of times. She told me they were in the pool, you know, which you guys seen the pool thing.
Yeah.
They were all over. They were in the truck riding around, just bellowing out songs, you know, just having a good old time. And they had some hard hearts all the way home. Benny cried, and if you guys watch his videos, he's crying, talking about Candy. He calls her Candy now.
I saw that.
And not once does he mention Don. Or I think one time he mentions him, but it didn't have anything to do with like how he was doing or what was going on with him. I think he might have said maybe in the background, oh, Don was at work, or you know, just something like that. It's the only time he mentioned Don. But yeah, he freaking took Candace and just did this thing. I mean, I can't call it anything, but it is, you know, it is what it is. And I released it to Ziggy. She played it. Right. And then there's text messages in there too of her just kind of being giddy and like kind of blushing.
Lips, if you want to do, like, if you want to give us like an overview, and then when you're ready to release the actual transcripts and everything, what we can do is I can, in my community page, drop the link to your channel at that time.
That would be great.
And that way everybody can go see what it is you're talking about and your verification.
There's one thing though, and I'm just gonna say it because I've already been trying to say it and nobody wants to bite on it.
Okay.
And I've recorded it 2 times, but I was in the process of trying to find a video recorder for my computer that actually was working, because I would use one a couple times, then all of a sudden it would have a black screen and you could only hear audio. So I
Yeah,
was
that's
searching
what I've
around.
been having a trouble with.
Well,
Thank
I
you for
lost
not
the 2
just being-
videos that I wanted. I lost 2 of them, and they were both. See, first she opened up to me and she fucking told me, you guys, and I promise you on my life, I promise you. Uh-oh, puppies! Oh no! I hope you're okay.
Whose house is that?
It's Priscilla's. Is the puppy okay? They're
Country
hurt.
Christian. Priscilla, is everything all right?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Priscilla, are
think
you
Dad
okay?
got into it, fighting and going on.
Benny's sister passed away, guys.
Yeah,
Overdose.
I need to say that. I want to make sure this. My
Pray
mods,
for him.
please don't allow anybody to say anything disrespectful
Bad
right now
about that.
about Benny.
About the situation.
About
Yeah.
Benny right now, period. Think
Right.
how most of my sunshines already know. Think how y'all would feel if it was you.
Right.
This is sad. Regardless of what you think or feel about Benny, this is just like when his child had COVID. This is sad.
Right,
this
and
is something-
Benny's not reacting the way people expect him to react right now, you guys. And let him act that way. If he didn't have that 100% relationship that he did with it, it's his stepsister, but they were together since they were 4, or she was 4 or something. But
Absolutely.
he's not in there crying, and he did kind of throw up a few times, stuff like that. But like he's doing it his way, and people were in his chat like, "Oh, why are you streaming it? Why are you doing it? Let Benny do his thing, man."
Yeah, let me say this, you guys. There is no handbook on how to grieve.
No.
There is no right and no wrong in the grieving process, period. I'm trying to show Dazed and Confused, there it goes, comment on the screen, because this is honestly how I feel. I don't care.
And I don't like Benny, and I think everybody knows how I feel about Benny. I mean, Gigi put it out there that I was Benny's buddy. I was a mod in there. That's never happened. I've only chatted in his chat once, maybe 2 times now, and it was to throw Gigi under the bus. So
Yeah. Well, I just want to
but
say,
yeah, leave Benny alone for a couple days, guys. Let him do his thing.
Yeah.
His way of feeling better is having his people in his room and supporting him. So
yeah, I just want to say this, that I know that nobody has been saying anything in our chat, and 90% of the sunshines wouldn't even dream of it because of just where our hearts and our spirits are.
right.
I just want. There's going to be trolls. We all know they're going to eventually get the
I want to ask for a
bells.
prayer too after we're done about Benny. For me.
Yeah, and I just want to be able to say, that we are praying for him and our hearts go out to him. And I know that I speak for everyone that is a sunshine when I say that, because we are not
I
that kind
haven't
of
figured
spirit.
out the Molly Go Lightly thing. I don't know what happened. He's being disrespected just hours after. Oh yeah. He's gonna do his thing. Like, he's gonna lash out big time at some people right now.
But
So
that's
just
part of the grieving
prepare-
process, guys.
Yes. So just let him do his thing. Like, it's not gonna be anybody in here. Just kind of let him. We can't stop him. And the more we fight against him, the more he's gonna attack. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I just think, listen, with the way he's saying that things went down and the way he found out, that man's in shock. He hasn't had time to do the process.
All the way, his whole drive there, which I think was like an hour, the whole time he thought that her face was beaten by somebody, that he was gonna have to go kick some ass. And his mom thought that too. Like, and that's not even his mom. Isn't her mom? Her mom passed away, and then that's kind of what brought her to what's going on. If anybody really wants to know the situation, it's pretty sad. So it must be dad, obviously, but it's still his sister. You guys, he's been talking about his sister for months, so we know that he's loved his sister. Like, there's a relationship there. Let's just give out some hearts for Benny. And then I also got a prayer too, and I've never asked for a prayer before, but I'm so scared, you guys. I have back surgery, and I have a little baby, like, and 2 other kids that need to get back and forth to school. So I scheduled it over break here, but I got 6 to 8 weeks where I'm not gonna be able to do anything at all, like even for myself, let alone my kids and my little baby. Like I can't pick her up, I can't do nothing for her, make a bottle, nothing. I'm not gonna be able to get out of bed. So I'm just scared. I'm terrified. It's supposed to be a simple
We
back
hear you,
surgery.
Priscilla.
I'm sorry about all that. My little dog.
No, we're just making sure you're okay.
Make sure the dog's okay.
You can okay. I can. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I was just making sure you were all right, baby.
Yeah.
No, it's not me.
So-
It's my dogs.
Are they okay, though?
I'm giving
Well,
you
you-
props for what you said to Jenna. I mean, I stay neutral to everybody. Or I try to, which I'm in here, and I'll probably get some backlash for being in here. But I already
No,
told the
you're
main
all right.
person that needed to know anyway, so she's already aware that I'm in
Well,
here.
it's.
But other than that,
I'm. Hold on a minute. Let me go in
you
here the
did-
way I can. I
Your
can get
heart-
some peace and quiet. The dogs are barking and everything else, and I'm trying to give him a treat.
Oh,
But
bless you.
I'm trying to do 2 or 3. I'm trying to do. Who told her?
Okay.
So my daughter just learned to stand up. She's in there standing up, just looking at me like, "What do I do? How do I get down?"
And Lips, you're not going to catch any backlash in this room for telling your truth. That won't happen.
And that's that makes me feel a lot better, more comfortable, and stuff like that. And that's another reason why I
That's
came in.
being
'Cause I know
said
that
in the chat. In the
I
chat.
personally haven't done anything to any of these creators. I would hope that they
Right.
wouldn't treat me a certain way because they don't like the creator that I'm talking to. But whatever.
I don't.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff I can talk
so.
about. I can talk about Gigi. I can talk about freaking. I can answer questions. How about that? How about I not bring up what I haven't? I just answer questions. Anybody have any questions that maybe I can answer?
Right now, what we're trying to discuss is the Summer Wells case and any information that we are not privy to. Any thoughts? This is all thoughts and opinions right now.
Okay. So we started with Sandman when I came in. Yes, Sandman is Tim Mullen. Tim Mullen is Don's manager.
Right.
Candace says she don't need a manager, and when she's home and Don's not there, she tells him to leave. But she also did threaten to shoot him, I guess. Remember?
Yeah, I saw that part.
The other day? Yeah, that's who she threatened to shoot. And it's probably because she was drunk and Don needed him, and Don was gonna call. I don't know what happened, you guys. This is me talking, but maybe Don called him and was like, come over here and control Candace, or just something, and then she probably just said that to Don. But I can't say only, but some people that Candace is talking to is Prayer Garden still, which I don't know why Candace is talking to Prayer Garden, but I was there live with her when she said, "Oh my God, I need to text Prayer Garden." I was like, "You actually call her Prayer Garden?" And then she just sent the text and didn't answer me. Squall, did I say that already? Squall,
No.
big time in the background with her, always on call. Squall's the one with the BMW.
I have a channel.
Actually, Prayer Garden has a BMW too, though.
I actually thought that it was Prayer Garden's BMW.
It might be.
That I saw.
It might be.
Based on the description that she had given us.
Right, I heard her talking about it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably just her.
And Twister, just let me know in the chat when you send me those text messages and when you'd like to come up and talk about them, because I'll drop you the link. Tambo Pete, we have dropped the link to Country Christian's channel. I believe Brandy Bradford just dropped it right below your last comment and right above your most recent one.
You had back surgery.
Brandy Bradford.
Oh my God, Twister.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, I've been kind of laying low with you, Twister, because I don't know, with the GG and all that.
If you want to email me,
you haven't reached out to me, which a lot of other people in that group have. So I just kind of
Lips,
been laying low with you. I don't know how you feel, so I don't have no
Lips,
certain feelings. Yeah.
if you want to email me, I talk to Twister and his family pretty regular. I met them
Okay.
multiple times in person,
Oh.
and
Oh
I
yeah.
can kind of
Talk
lift
to.
you up to speed
Yeah. Okay.
on how they have been. His words have been twisted and
Oh.
used to hurt others,
And I
basically.
know that
The best way.
when he supports somebody, he really does support that
Yes,
person, like no
yes,
matter what. And to be burnt
yes.
like that, and I don't want. I don't know. I hate that everybody was burned and everybody's fighting out one person at a time. Like she gets to the heart with some of her people.
She did
You know,
me.
yeah, well, me too. Like and even after she got mad, like she's mad at me because I was at a doctor's appointment with my son, and I wasn't able to text for a couple hours. Oh, crap. Jeez. So when I was able to text, I kind of read a couple messages that had coincided with what Cher was saying on her live. So I wrote, I'm out if you're working with Cher. And Gigi writes, and I got proof of this, guys. Gigi writes, everybody stop talking until I get lips out of this chat. Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Are you kidding me? And then she gave my phone number out to 8 other people that I told her, do not give my phone number out, but she's adding them to these group texts, right? So there goes my phone number. And then, I guess I'll dress the crap she's got on that one channel. She keeps making those stupid videos of other people's conversations.
Hold on 1 second. Bar girl, kiss my ass. Priscilla, what were you saying, honey?
I'm gonna get on my laptop and monitor your channel.
Okay, thank you, because it looks like I need some help in the chat. Something. Sorry, my app is hanging up. It's the weather. If you can see the question on the screen, Karen Lavery said, Lips, I know he is Don and Candace's manager, but first, how did this come about? So I'm going to let you answer that one if you know the answer.
Okay. Took care of the screaming baby.
Oh, she might not have heard it, guys.
Where'd Priscilla go?
She left to go get on her laptop.
Oh.
But there's a question on the screen. The first one that I asked, I don't think you heard me, was I know he is Don and Candace's manager, but how did this come about? We'll just take it one question at a time.
Okay. I'm not sure because there's lots of people helping them. They really do have PIs, and it's a couple. And I don't... They want to be so secretive, so I won't release their names until I guess I feel necessary, but they just, I assume obviously they're married or whatever. It's a guy and a girl, and that's who she goes to. So I don't know why this Tim guy would
I
be
actually do have the names of the PIs. It's been sent to me. I just didn't put it out there because
I wouldn't yet.
Yeah, they don't want it out there.
No, not at all. And only out of respect for them, not for any reason for Candace or Don.
Yeah, and let me specify, out of respect for the private investigators, whom I have checked, and they are legit.
Yes, they are.
It's not the ones that put out the flyers. Guys, I also have information. Email me, send me proof. Somebody is telling me that those flyers that Chase showed us that had been changed, that he is the one that changed them.
Yeah.
So that he could get attention.
Nice. He changed the billboard thing too, right? Or whatever was on it.
No killer looks. I don't have no recliner. I don't know nothing about no recliner.
You lady with a recliner. Oh, probably that what's her name? That chick that zips herself in her chair. I don't know.
Oh, I've never seen that. That's a new one to me, y'all.
Oh, really? I'll send you a link to her. She does extreme cold showers and then extreme hot, just to do it for her body. So she does it a couple times a day, and she'll zip herself up in her chair. It's really hot. It's really cool. I don't know what it is. And then she'll just sit there and stream, and she's a chair with a head.
Oh, that's great.
And she covers this stuff.
I will not, Benny, at all. I see you in there. Benny, you might have missed it
No,
earlier.
Benny, we just
Hold on
said
just
we're
a
not
minute.
we're
No,
not doing that.
Lips, I got it. I got it, baby.
Okay.
Benny, I will never put that out. I have more ethics than that. And also, you might have missed the beginning of the chat. We send hearts and praying hands out to you and your family. We are praying for this what you are going through right now. Just know that. We're not judging you, none of that. Right now you'll see there's nothing but prayers going out. I don't know what to say except that we're here and we are praying and nobody's judging you, okay? And I just said I will never release the names of the PIs. I don't think that's productive for Summer's case. And I won't do anything that I feel will cause harm to that child. We will never do that. I promise. I've actually had the names of the PIs for quite some time.
Right.
And some other information that I don't put out and I won't put out.
And Candace sends links to their Facebook to people. So, I mean, she needs to stop. Yeah, that's how I got it. She's like, here's their link, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, oh, so you guys are such and such. Nope, we're just their friends. You need to talk to TBI. I'm like, okay. So I left it at that. But no, that doesn't need to come out, Benny. And that was the first thing we said was, they don't want that release. Out of respect for them, we're not going to do that. And out of respect for you, nobody needs to disrespect you in any way, shape, or manner of how you're grieving, what you're grieving about, or...
Yeah, we're just saying that we're praying for you, and on a human level, on the level of humanity, we are praying for you, and we're there for you. No judgment.
Kind of do your thing.
Yeah,
love. Everybody loves everybody. You're still human.
Exactly, and that's to say anything other would be the exact opposite of everything I've ever said since day one of starting your channel. That's just not who I am as a person. And sorry if it sounds like I'm crying, you guys, but I understand Benny's pain. I found my grandfather, so
we found our little brother in April. He just turned 23 in the backwoods.
Yeah, if you need anything, Benny, you know how to get in touch with me and several people on this panel, and we'll do anything we can. Right now, all we know to do is pray, and that's exactly what we're doing for you. And as we would for anybody that's going through a loss like that at this time that we know of. I woke up hearing about it, and I was very saddened.
I watched it and I felt like, my heart.
And I don't, please no, mods, do not block Benny in this chat. If he's not saying anything, he's never really said anything derogatory to me, except for the one time somebody went and told him a lie. And he and I got that straight. And, he knows that. Okay, unsolved with Barb. Got you, Barb. I'm bringing you up now, honey. Just clarifying that because Cassie D, Benny's sister, has passed away today. And he is welcome here. He's not been disrespectful to me. So, and to our sunshine. And as long as that case stands that way, like a lot of people got mad at me over the Molly Golightly situation. In my personal opinion, she knew there was drama and there could be danger. And she went there anyway, hollering and screaming and asking for trouble. If you can't, that's like throwing stones and hiding your hands. That don't work. Not for me, I don't think it's not very smart. That's all. I don't know how else to put it. And then you can't run up there and be screaming and hollering and cussing at somebody and tell them what you're going to do to them. And then when they come at you, oh, poor me, I'm going to call the police. That's not how it works.
That's Gigi right now. You should see the comments underneath some of those videos. I don't
I
like change the subject, but it's pretty sad about Benny. I don't keeps hitting the heart. Hurts.
Yeah, it is, guys. And
Benny, I
just
hate you. I'm just kidding.
no, I mean for real, guys. Everybody is welcome here except Olivia Butler. Get her because that's a bot.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and humanity is
How do you get
important,
bot?
and that's what we all need to remember. I know things look bad for the parents, and I've said in previous, and I still maintain, I do feel they know more than they're telling. But I've always wondered, is there somebody with? I always tell y'all, follow the money, follow the power. You know, nope. Hold on a minute, Kibi. I am not on any BK bandwagon, so pump your brakes with that. I don't think it's wrong to offer somebody empathy and sympathy
Yeah.
when they have had a family loss. To me, that would make me sick. That would make me a nasty person. And I'm not. And I'm not going to be pushed into a corner where I have to be rude and disrespectful to someone who has had a loss in their family.
Molly wants to be famous. That's what Molly's. I'm answering chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Molly, she wants to be famous. She was on the wife swap. She does everything she can to do little tiny things to be noticed in Hollywood. And she was trash. Nobody wanted her. So she just kind of was like paying to be there, like trying. She's putting herself there. Like, yeah. She's a
so
fake actor.
What I will say to my mods, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome to have opinion. And
I got one to give.
okay, Kibi, it was really nice of you to come in here and express your opinion, but I'm not going to let you talk derogatory about somebody who has just had a death in their family. I don't see anything productive about that. So, mods, this is her last warning for me. If she posts something else like what she just said,
right, that wasn't very nice.
Yeah.
We clearly just said, what's her name, Kibi? Yeah, we clearly just said because of what happened and the situation that has arrived or whatever, we are going to give him some respect. How? Yeah, and it is. It's about a missing baby. Like, but in the moment, yes, something happened to another creator, and other creators are going to try to respect that. Why can't you respect that? It's dumb.
And Killer Looks, I appreciate you saying that. You're welcome.
Right. And Benny's trying to help find this baby.
Everyone is welcome in my chats. I don't discriminate. I don't allow disrespect. Though. And that's just the bottom line. We're not going to disrespect people on my panel. We're not going to disrespect each other in the chat. And
get rid of Foxy right now.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look what we just wrote.
Delete that.
Going to timeout, guys. I need that timeout right now, so it removes
right
that
now,
comment.
please, or I'm leaving. Yeah.
No, that's
that was disrespectful to everybody here. That was disrespectful to them. That was disrespectful for Benny because he just purposely came in here and asked that
to me because
that's what I just said. Us in here.
You're on my channel and you're disrespecting me, Foxy. Come on, we've not had beef. Why are you trying to do that? That's wrong. I don't want anybody that puts anybody's name in there disrespectfully. Send them to Cindy Zunga. Block that. You're going to timeout.
Why wouldn't Benny? Why would Benny care? Why wouldn't? Yeah, look at Cindy. Benny don't get respect. No, Benny does not want to find that baby. How do you know? Benny went there. And I'm not sticking up for Benny, you guys, because I don't agree with anything he does at all. And a lot of you guys know that. But come on, we just asked. We've been spending this whole time that we've been sitting here asking people to just stay respectful for the moment. Why can't you do that?
Right, Killer Looks. Thank you. Can we take one day off bashing other creators and other people?
At least till Christmas. Give us a fucking week. Sorry, excuse my language. And I'm not. Oh my God.
Can we all act like, because this channel, my stuff is set not for children. Can we all act like we're adults that we're supposed to be?
Of course she says, oh, he went to go see Don and Candace. Of
I
course
don't
he
care.
went to go see Don and
Listen,
Candace.
I don't care if he went to go pick up dog poop.
Right.
I don't care. Do y'all know how many people told me when the times that I went to Tennessee that have threatened me and told me all kind of stuff, you know?
You were invited there by yourself too. That had been terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
My niece was murdered 2 weeks ago in heaven. Oh my God.
I know Miss Rhonda's story.
Oh God.
Oh, so sorry.
His sister passed. I don't know if I'd use the word died, but
no, his sister did just pass away. Yes.
And we're not asking you to respect Buddy. We're not asking you to be his friend. We're asking you to just not talk shit about him for a minute. Period.
Yeah, that's right. No, we act like adults.
God. You can at least not say anything.
Dazed and confused is right. It is very classless. It is very classless.
God. But we don't need to sit here and keep defending ourselves either. I mean, I don't want to take over her channel, but God damn it. Like, why should we have to sit here for this whole show when we had other good things to talk about? I could have brought you guys out a bunch of facts. I could have given you guys 6 weeks worth of facts.
Libby and Sharon, please drop your links to the channels in the chat. Okay, now I just
get back to Gigi if you want to for a minute.
I was just gonna let Unsolved with Barb have the floor for a moment if she wanted to.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I just wanted to hear
everybody.
Hi. I just wanted maybe yours and even Lips or anybody's in the chat opinion on Robin.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I've seen lots of pictures of her with her family, and even before she was married. And then I've seen some pictures that kind of shocked me.
Yeah.
On her Facebook. So I was just wondering. Yeah. Okay. Good. So that kind of threw me off completely.
Okay, I'm gonna let Lips answer you first, and then when she's done with her response, I'm gonna respond, just so we can make it clear, not talk over one another, so that everybody, because we got nearly 200 in the chat, so everybody can hear. Okay, Lips, if it'll just let me go ahead.
I think
okay. She is also another one that doesn't want anybody to know that she's still going over there. She is one that when she pulls in, Candace has got to get off the phone. She's one that is just, I cannot believe that picture was released, but I found it on all their Facebooks. Candace's, Robin's, I mean, they all got that picture. Everybody in that picture has that picture. Yeah. And even the Shannon that's on the right, you guys, that's Betty's friend Shannon, all the way on the right by Grandis that nobody can see. I got the original picture. It's Shannon. Somebody that they showed up, and I got proof they showed up the same day, the same time Benny did, because I was on live and I watched them walk in the door. So, but like, okay, so Robin, she's very sus. She's very a leader. So she is very convincing, and Candace is very like reaching for anybody, so she's controlling the situation.
Yeah, I find her. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I find her to be two people in one body.
Yes, maybe
very
more.
Much. Yes, and
I got some stuff on her too.
Yeah, I have. I've been
claimed that her dad.
Her dad passed away
twice. That's what I was gonna say. Twice? I have found where she claimed her dad died in 2019, and then she just claimed her dad died in October, the same day that Ethan Wise's grandpa died.
Right.
Ethan Wise's grandpa's name is Reed.
Oh yeah.
Somebody told me they're two different people, but I mean, hey. Now, Ethan's other grandfather is the 100% top leader of all the youth ministries, all the different ones across like 4 states of the LDS, and I can show you that.
Now that's Ethan with the red truck, correct?
Yes. Yep. And I
Okay.
got all those too.
Yeah, I've seen those.
And I found a fake Facebook where Ethan's little brother, Jace Wise, is pictured on this Facebook, but the name is Ethan Wise. And they got the same, it's only got a few pictures on it, and it's the same as the ones that are all through his Facebook. So I don't know why there's, I don't remember the dates that it was put there, but I don't know why. Yeah, he'd be trying to make a fake Facebook too.
Yeah.
But I got all that too. I mean, I just didn't want to bring anything out like that because everybody else was doing it, but I didn't know that they weren't going to dig as far as I did. Like, I know his dad's got properties. His dad's name is Mark. His mom's name is Farah. His mom, I know, that brick house that you guys see in the pictures of the truck is his parents' house or whoever's house, his mom's, whoever, maybe it was his grandpa's and they lived together. I don't know. But, and then the parking lot you keep seeing all of his trucks in is right next door to that house. There's a, supposedly people are saying, I don't know this, but supposedly it's a mother and kid like place where you go to do whatever. And that supposedly, I think Cher said this, that Robin goes there, but I don't know. But that would explain why Ethan and Robin's truck are in the same picture. Because I have a few pictures where that same white truck is there and it's just Ethan and a couple buddies. So I'm wondering if they just kind of drive a truck that looks alike, but I don't really know. But I thought they would dig that far. I mean, I got further stuff than that, but like nobody's digging that far. They're stopping at the red truck and they're just like, here it is, here it is. Well, okay, well, let's go further. Don't stop there.
Okay.
And I sent that in months ago. And they were interested then because Candace told me, like, look, I need you. That's how I got the PI's information. That's what she wanted me to send them, was like that information, because that was the first time they were hearing about it. And then all of a sudden it's out there everywhere. Everybody's putting it on. So then I just kind of left it at that.
Yeah, I think Cher said that Candace had dropped that.
When I was talking to G. This is way back, like right before I started talking to GJ's. I had all that information. That was almost 2 months ago, almost 6 weeks. Something. I don't know. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But so and then yeah, I can tie Robin into all that. And like I said, she's a leader like these are. In the grandpa, his name is Cantu. His last name is Cantu, and he is. You can look him up. Everything comes up as he is the leader, and of all these youth ministry things where these youth build these ministries themselves, and there's a big story that he tells on the internet, or not he, but whoever tells on the internet, like a little documentary about how he started. And I think I don't know, it was like, the states are like Utah, Montana, like wherever, all those right there. And he started up there and he found a little building, and then he found families to come in. And he's talking about, when he's talking this, he's saying, like these families come in and don't go kind of thing, like cult talk, like a little bit. And I got this stuff too. It'd take me a while it wouldn't take me a while because it's just screenshots, but it'd take me a minute to put it all in one spot. But it's every time he built a ministry, he would start and take a family from that. Like these children build up. They work their way up in these ministries. And I have a little video of one of them where a girl gets a reward and she's like, I can't wait to go to like Bible college, something like that. And I don't know, it was kind of weird. And then another boy comes up and he earns a reward. He ranks higher in the group. So they were ranking them higher up into the ministries, like, and LDS, and that just kind of shows, and it all says LDS right through it. And if I remember right, because I was a big one for watching that Escaping Polygamy. If anybody's ever seen it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love that show. Everything about that Escaping Polygamy, if I remember right, because that Cantu, they had the word Cantu. I got it all in my thing. I remembered his face. Something about me, look, when I seen his first face, it was like, I've seen this guy before. I swear to God, if I were to watch that show again, he would be in there. He's one of the brothers, I think, of Warren Jeffs. Yeah, and remember when Warren Jeffs went to jail, all of a sudden he put that thing out where nobody could touch their families and there was no more love because he couldn't rape little girls no more.
Right. Yeah, right.
They all separated. They all wanted to go off and do their own thing because they weren't going to follow that no more. And
Right.
and everything this Cantu was explaining, and then his picture and everything just came. It brought me to that, and I'm like, oh my god, and if you remember, they have those safe houses or whatever. They'll take kids or families or moms or daughters away from parents to punish them,
Right.
and they take good care of these kids. But what if that's what they did this summer? Because Don and Candace turned crappy. Remember, they were all like dressed
Right.
nice, and they were this, and now all of a sudden they're not, and they're not listening. They're doing bad things, getting arrested. What if they took Summer to punish them? Because Candace tells me that she believes Summer is alive. She knows Summer's alive, but then she tells me that she knows for a fact her sister's dead, and I got all those clips all ready to go too. She's more worried about her sister, people like spotting her sister, than she was people spotting Summer, because they act like they know for a fact nobody's gonna find her. And he's even said stuff like that. He's said stuff. It's impossible for them to find her bones and stuff like that.
Roses or Summers?
Summers. But Candace worries more when you say something about Rose, because, well, Grandis doesn't want you talking about a period, but when you say something about Rosie, they get all nervous, and like she asks more questions. She'll be like, oh my God, send me that picture. Because I found one on AB's chat that somebody was saying, what if this was Rose? And it was a lady laying on a tire holding a baby doll, and her hair was all curly, and she said she didn't know who she was.
Oh, wow. I seen a picture.
Yeah.
And it was of Summer. It was of a bunch of kids actually together at church, I believe. But this picture of Summer, she looks so much older in the picture.
Is her hair longer?
No. It looks like it's buzzed, but she looks to be about
6, 7,
8.
People have been saying that. People have been saying that they don't think their ages are right. And then and one more thing is Don about their they can't get Medicaid because Don has a charge for welfare fraud, so they can't get that stuff. That's why they don't have no Medicaid, no health insurance, no nothing. They do.
Those kids would have it. The kids would have it.
They're not under their names. They can't. Welfare fraud. Your whole family suffers at that point.
Like I can see Johnny.
Right, they're not going to go file for it anyways at that point, you know.
Yeah. Right.
And then there was another one I wanted to throw in there at that.
Dotson?
No, yeah. No, there's another just thing about the family and whatnot. Keep going on what we were saying. It might pop back in my head.
Just a picture, like I think it's from a video, and they've just taken a picture. But there's it's in the sequence. There's pictures that I've seen, and it just, if you look at the other kids, there is one girl, and it looks like she's crying or she's upset, and then you have a girl on her left and a girl on her right, trying to comfort her. Nice. But the one girl is stroking her hair, that's playing with her hair. I don't know. It's not Summer, but it's these 3 other girls, one in the middle crying, and then one on each end. And one of the girls looks like she's playing with her hair. It was just creepy. I don't, Right. And then you see.
And why taking pictures of it or whatever?
Yeah. Well, it was a video, and then I guess they still shot it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang it! I had my thought too.
So either way.
I was letting you finish. Oh no! I told you guys I have brain farts, one after another. Okay, keep going. I'll think of it again.
That's all I have on that one.
Okay.
That I can think of.
Summer.
I can see if I can. I don't know if I can screen share with you guys.
Oh, birth certificate thing. I think, I don't know. I haven't dug for that information, but what I do know, and you guys are going to have to take my word for this on my life, on my kids' life, and I don't ever bring my kids into shit. Candace told me that she had a daughter in Arkansas after the first 2 kids, okay? And that was the one thing she opened up to me. Oh, I was going to say this earlier. and my files freaking are gone. Like the 2 files that I freaking wanted. I made her repeat it a second time because I lost the first one, and that one was corrupted too. And I think it's because I was deleting the apps that I was using to record it, and I don't know what happened. All of a
Okay,
sudden, it got corrupted. But I don't. Sorry, I didn't finish. I don't think that they did have any of the kids at a hospital or anything, because when she was telling me about this daughter that she had to stay like with CPS and stuff for the 2 months. They took her right at birth, and she was adopted out at 2 months. And I kind of asked a lot of details, like yes, she was in foster care. They didn't tell me. Oh, they told me because she wasn't allowed to have children after what she was charged with, and what the other kids getting taken away. So that's why they took away that one. So I guarantee once she got with done and all this stuff, they were very aware that Candace wasn't allowed to have kids, that they probably did not go to the hospital.
Wow.
And I'm saying probably, because of the things that she has said and what's going on. So but that was it. That's what I wanted to remember.
Okay. Well, thank you.
6 ounces of water, 3 scoops of formula. Yes, you are.
I'll turn on the light.
I'm gonna send you to Tennessee. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay. So let me know when I'm able to talk again.
Go ahead, Anita.
Well, I tried earlier and I was told no. So,
Sorry.
That was you. I'm so sorry.
yeah, because I did have something to add to what you were saying that I had
Okay.
found through my research.
Oh.
I have a picture where she went. This would have been after Summer was born.
Okay.
Summer looks to be about 1.5 to 2.
Okay.
And she is being held. Candace looks pregnant. And the other thing I have is adoption records. It doesn't say who the mother of the child is. And it was a female child. And it's weird
Who would
because you have Summer Moon, right? Well, this girl that was adopted in Tennessee is Aaliyah Sky Wells.
Oh shit, Tennessee.
Yeah.
See, and now
That's
that other thing with the girl.
Okay, hold on. Just let me finish, please. In the Kingsport, it's the Kingsport Focus, something Focus is what it's called. It's where that's at. I actually have that. I've showed it in previous live streams. I could pull it up right now. Matter of fact, it started running the end of July of this year. It's where the lady was looking for the father.
What?
Kingsport. I'm pulling it up right now just quickly. I have a lot queued up to show you guys.
What was the birth year of this Aaliyah?
Hold on just a moment, guys. Pulling it up and I'll share it on the screen.
Don't make us wait. Just kidding.
I mean, I can't.
It gets stressful, don't it?
Yeah,
You're fine, yeah.
I can't pull it up no further than it will.
Okay. And I want to apologize to everybody. I'm like another prayer guardian, and don't put me in her category. But I interrupt because I get so excited, and because I forget what I'm going to talk about it within seconds of me remembering. Obviously,
I'm bad to be the same way.
Yes, I apologize. I've yet to see any pictures of Candace pregnant. Now, does it?
She is in a mint green sweatshirt. She has all the children with her. I believe AB actually showed it on his channel.
Oh,
And it was sent to me in pictures. I don't know how to filter my email to just pull that up, but here we go. I've got the focus, so let me share my screen as soon as it finishes loading this page.
You can find anything in your email on that search bar up top. Just kind of type in whatever you're looking for.
Yeah, if I type in picture of pregnant Candace, it's not going to show up because that's not what it's saved.
No, you'd have to type in like who sent it to you or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I'm muting everyone while I share stream so we don't have feedback. Okay, share stream. Come on. Show on the stream. Just waiting. I apologize to the chat for it being so slow. Yes, I think so, Kelly Smith. You are correct. I think DNA searches by these children in the future are going to be very interesting, to say the least. Okay, here's the Kingsport focus. It's the Knoxville focus. My bad. But I pulled it up. I'm waiting on it to show. Okay. We need to go to archives and public record. I'm going to do this on screen because I want you guys to see where you can find it yourself. Now, let's see. Is that what I went into? No. It's the advertisements where people put in public notice. That's what we need. Sorry, you guys. My bad. Just waiting. Here we go. Okay. Now, I know that it's on. It runs for 4 weeks. I showed it because it also has some interesting stuff about the mines, the landmines, that fall branch and all that. Hey, Miss Laura Leggett, glad to see you. I know you're under Buster's name. You're good. Okay. Just got to get back to August, the right August, you guys. I think it's August the 9th. We'll check August the 2nd first. Because I know it's the end of July, 1st of August. It had to run for 4 weeks. And it doesn't say that, it doesn't say that Candace is the parent on here. Here we go. Notice of publication right here. Can you guys see this? I've had this since July. Yes, Sparks, there's a Wells mine and a Lane mine. And yeah, they're shut down. But you can still go in those tunnels. And those tunnels are still connectable. And anybody that wanted to put in a little work. I mean, I'm thinking kids in Clubhouse. But can we think on a larger scale with people that actually had money to do something with those? Why is somebody trying to advertise and get all of these mines? Yep, I've got it, Luca. I got a whole lot of stuff on those abandoned mines, dear. I don't know Teflon Beltron. I've emailed him when I was receiving threats from a county commissioner in District 2 that is still seated, asking for help, and I didn't get any. I didn't get a response from him nor the Cold Case Foundation. I have the family I'm working with.
Oh, I'm back one.
Yeah, that's why I had you muted.
Oh, I was just going to say, yep. Even Ellie said that Chris kind of made it his way, his story, and didn't put out everything and turn some stuff around.
Right. I've noticed that. Okay. Now, I'm going to read for those of you that can't see this. Yep, there are around the moon. Matter of fact, those tunnels for these mines go pretty much all the way to the midpoint of Tennessee and across, kind of up the mountain and all the way across into the North Carolina and other border states. It's really interesting to see. Thank you, Teflon. I would appreciate it. My email is nitasword99@gmail.com. Hey Jude, there's a Trent, a Vanderveen Trent, and a Barrett on that District 2. It's also the one that it's in Hawkins County. It's Hawkins County District 2. And it is the one that the Barrett name, the name that was being used in the email that was threatening me and several other creators, multiple other creators. Every time that we start looking into deeds and land documents and tax records, something happens to pull us off track. And I say us because it's not just one creator. It's a lot. And as soon as we start looking into certain things, boom, we get yanked down and get distracted. And that has to have something. Yeah, a Barrett and a Trent. Hey, Annette. Okay, guys. So, apologizing. It's hard for me to see the chat and to see the screen because all I see is the document that I'm showing you guys. Yeah, it's Sybil Vanderbeem Trent. I can show you that. I can pull that right up, Jude. It's not a big deal. But yes, it is Hawkins County District 2. Precisely. I have all those emails. He used 2 different email addresses. And I have the gift that was sent to me. Well, they should be worried about IRS interest because I did fill out the forms that Miss Blanca gave me and turned them over to the IRS for the over $3 million missing from their 2019 county budget. And I've always wondered, is it possible that someone with money and power is threatening the Wells? You know, is it possible that they're being threatened? Because I was threatened. It cost me my job. I don't know, Luke. I wonder that too, my darling. A lot of people don't know. I mean, I can pull the emails out. It ain't a problem to show y'all the emails. And the very last one says he's calling my job. Y'all want to see them? I'll pop them right up. As soon as we finish looking at this, I'll unshare the screen and go and type it up and pull them right up to you. I agree, Dazed and Confused, but I think everybody's thinking people trafficking, and I think there's a drug trafficking ring, and I think it's methamphetamines, if you really want my personal opinion that no one has asked. Yep, everybody that thinks I just quit my job, I'm going to show y'all the email, the one that was sent where he specifically threatened my job, and then I've been told by corporate and by my managers that they were calling. I think it's a combination, Daisy Confused. I think you're right. I think that people are arguing that didn't, but I'm going to sit here and show y'all that my job was called. That's why I don't have one. Because what they said was they were calling my job. My stuff was up. I'm going to read this and then we'll go to the other. I'll show y'all proof. I don't never have a problem showing my receipts, do I? Yep, I still say Don was a snitch. Patty Ponytail, yes, I have applied for unemployment. They're fighting. So, check my app. Which app, honey? Absolutely, Luca. I'm not saying for an instant that was. Okay, let me read this, you guys, and let's do one thing at a time because I get all distracted. This is, again, notice of publication. And you guys saw how I found it. I showed you how to go look at it exactly yourself. It's not a state secret. Your case number is going to be 20-CV, which means civil, -26. It is in regards to adoption of Aaliyah Skye Wells. Spelled Skye is spelled S-K-Y-E. This is why it really, really made me say, wait a minute. Let me think. Let me look at this closer. Because Moon, Sky, come on, you guys. And the last names match it. Just a little wild. This publication was put out to search for Aaron Casey Wells. By the way, the person under this name that matches, just so you guys know, the man that matches this name, this Aaron Casey Wells, he was incarcerated at the time that this is running. Literally. It says, it appearing from pleadings filed in this cause that Aaron Casey Wells' whereabouts are unknown. Remember, I just told you, he is incarcerated. Well, thank you, Miss Libby. I appreciate you, darling. I hadn't got to look. I'm surprised it went off. I don't know where my phone is. You have to give me a moment. Aaliyah is odd for the Wells, but then when you see the father and it's Aaron with 2 A's, But just let's keep an open mind. His whereabouts are unknown. Now, like I just said, he was incarcerated. In compliance with the provisions of the TCA Section 21-1-204 and the order of publication of this court entered on July 14th, 2021. So, July 14th, 2021 to August 14th is when this would have to run. Yeah, thank you, Down Under Crime Talks. Nobody knew she was pregnant with Summer until she had Summer. Let's keep that in mind, you guys. Right, thank you. Multiple people have said that she has strange people come to the house when Dawn isn't there. Okay, Aaron Casey Wells is hereby required to file an answer or otherwise defend against the petition of Thelma Sue Ellis with the Clerk and Master Chancery Court for Jefferson County, Dandridge, Tennessee. Just so you know, when I looked this lady up, she's dead. Just so y'all know, everything I can find on a Thelma Sue Ellis in the Dandridge, Tennessee area, she's dead. Or over the age of 60. Straight up. That's what really made me keep looking at this and looking into this. Exactly, Luca. There's a lot of things that just make you go, you know? Okay, so, and with Theodore Kern, petitioner's attorney, whose address is Walnut Street, Knoxville, Tennessee, within 30 days of the last date of publication, or a judgment by default will be taken against you, and the cause set for hearing ex parte as to you. This notice will be published in the Knoxville Focus once a week for 4 consecutive weeks. This is the 26th day of July, 2021. Nancy Humbard, Clerk and Master, and that's who we dealt with getting the deeds, by the way, was this Nancy lady, just so you know. Yes, Miss Luca, you can pull it up yourself if you go to the Knoxville Focus and look up, what was it I pulled up? Public notice. And then go back to August the 2nd. I do. I think she does as well, Twister. I agree with you. Totally. Emily Palmer is a bot, if one of y'all can catch that. And then we go on to the other one. Now, these Alliance Development Partners, GP, a Tennessee General Partnership, is the plaintiff versus Arsco Incorporated successors. And it is over the mineral interest in real property commonly known as, and it tells where it's at in Tennessee, Knox County property. And this is not the one, this is not the same one that I have. I want to see if there's any other ones. There's a bunch of missing person ones on the actual date that I went. And it's asking to have all this land or all these unclaimed mineral rights returned to that alliance partnership. And when I look up this alliance partnership, where did it take me back to, you guys? And I have a whole video, a whole live stream. And love you, Libby. Thank you, my darling. The other live stream that I have where we talk about that alliance partnership and everything. Trying to pull her back up and it's not letting me. Where we talk about the alliance partnership. No, this was not an email sent to me. No, ma'am. I just pulled that up where I researched it through a newspaper. What I'm telling you is, if you go back, and I went all the way back starting through around June the 14th, all the way up, looking at all that was posted. Hey, Miss Penny, somebody drop True Crime Commentaries link for me, please. If you go back to that Knoxville Focus and you look at what's posted, there is that alliance partnership. When you go back and you trace where they want all these mineral rights on all these people, when you go back and trace where does that alliance partnership trace back to, guess where it goes, guys? The Hawkins County government. That's right. Why are they worried about claiming mineral rights on mines that are shut down? A lot of it's that Fall Branch mine. I do too, Buster. I think Robin is just really caught up. Right, Cirque du Lune. I know exactly what compression gloves are. Do you have like carpal tunnel? Please, somebody drop True Crime Commentaries link in the chat. Twister never emailed me either, True Crime Commentary. That's what I'm saying. What is in those mines? Why are they so all of a sudden trying to get those rights? Like, I'll go back and retype that to show y'all. Hold on. It should show right up when I type in K. The Kingsport Focus. This is for Luca. If you want to watch this, it'll show you exactly how I found that. I have to type in Tennessee. And it should show. It's not Kingsport Focus. That's why it's not. Hold on.
Yeah, it's Knoxville. Why is that echo?
There we go. And enter. So the Knoxville Focus, Tennessee. And boom, it's the very first link. You click that. Take you right to the paper. And it takes 3 years to load. Then you're going to go over here to where it says public notice. Click that. And apparently it's weird. We have several papers that print these type of things. This is the only one I've noticed that goes to legal publications. Then I know where I want to go. So I'm going to go down here to number 3. And you'll see it takes me back to July the 26th. I think. I'm looking for what it says here because the Elias guy is the second one in the one that I found it in first. And I want to go to that one because it's a lot of, there's missing people, you guys. And it's really weird. Like you'll see unknown claimants, John Doe and everything. And then it's weird. It's really weird. Let's see. Looking for the one I can see the wells in the thing. I know it was in here. Let's see. For some reason, I think it's July the 26th. We're just going to go for that one. think this is the one. Here we go. This is, y'all see, this is the Aaliyah Sky Wells that we were just looking at, the adoption record. If Penny's still in here, Penny, if you need any of this emailed, I need you to email me because everything I keep sending you keeps coming back undeliverable, dadgummit. Okay. We already read this. And then we go to the estate of this gentleman. And you'll see it's a notice to creditors. If it's the right one. Okay. This might not be the right one because I should have already got into the stuff where it's asking that. I don't know how many pages the one I have is a 95-page PDF file that I downloaded. And every estate is talking about going back to those landmines in that general. Like if nobody claims it within this time and whatnot. Okay, so let's go back. Let's try the 19th. Because I just want y'all to see how many. Robin Lane's mother is not a Barrett. No, ma'am. Robin Lane's mother is from Wisconsin, but she's not a Barrett. All right, Country Christian. We appreciate you, Sparks, for any assistance. I'm trying to find my phone, y'all. Oh my God, it's burning up hot. I had it up under stuff. Let's see. Okay, this isn't the right one, I know. I wasn't planning to talk about this today. Sorry, you guys. I'd had it keyed up. I have the PDF file. I'm about to just look that up and pull it up. It's easier for me to do that way. And it'll show the dates that I have. And let's see. Hold on. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm trying to get it to catch up with me. Okay. Hide on stream. Okay. Now, show on stream. All right. I think we're back. I think we're all back.
I was messing around in my settings, but I don't know why that wouldn't have brought me up.
I tried to bring it up, but it won't let me while I'm in a different screen. While I'm on screen share. Yeah, Robin's mom is not a Barrett.
She's saying she has a couple last names, but Barrett wasn't one of them.
No, ma'am. I looked real quick like.
I did too. Yeah, I got all of her whatever's.
Yeah, I
Uh,
have her Facebook stuff too.
Oh, and another thing with Robin is Robin is tied to North Carolina. Her dad lived in North Carolina, obviously, which is kind of weird because that's where Ethan's grandpa lived and Ethan lives.
Yeah,
That was another thing
listen,
that tied her there.
just
Huh?
FYI, we cannot talk about that young man
Mm-hmm.
by name. I've been
Yes,
contacted.
he needs something else. I don't
I
think
have
his name
been
needs nothing either.
I have been contacted by law enforcement,
Mm-hmm.
and due to what another creator did,
Yeah.
we are all being kind of hurt.
Yeah. I hear you. Okay. Yeah,
So if I'm getting
yeah.
point pickups notification,
He
you
needs
guys,
something.
hold
Like
on,
eat.
hold on, time out. This is job related. If I'm getting notifications from point pickup, does that mean that I'm allowed to be a driver now? Because they didn't give me anything.
Like, right. What did it say?
I'm getting screen. Hold on, I'm trying to sign into this.
Like you're talking a new job, like right now.
Yeah, the point pickup delivery service
Okay.
that I applied for.
Yeah. But it doesn't say like it doesn't give you instructions of what to do and how to start.
In order to get started and complete your first delivery, you must input your vehicle details. Oh God. Okay.
Well, there you go.
I don't
Start
know.
there.
Yeah, but it's sending me messages. New order with a minimum payout. So I mean, if they'll let me, I will.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself and let you and Miss Unsolved with Barb speak. And if anybody else wants to come up, I'm gonna drop the link again. I've dropped it once since I've been able to get back up here. And
most your stuff.
See, gosh, don't do this to me. The app is working so horribly. I'm gonna call them and complain. I pay for this app, by the way.
What is it? It doesn't even say what it is.
What, the app?
Yeah.
It's Melon. It's called Melon, and it's very user friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't have a lot of available stuff. StreamYard does not work well at all with Chromebook. It's not compatible at all. Restream does, but Restream kept causing me so many problems. And Melon is just slow when I get a lot of people in here.
Oh.
I use StreamYard with my Chromebook.
Well, it wouldn't work with mine.
There wasn't no app or anything like that because I can't find an app. But I did have to I had to just download Chrome, and then within Chrome you can get to StreamYard, and it just kind of will give you like a little icon to put up here on your main page or whatever, or even up at the top of your page is kind of like a little bookmark, and you just kind of always have it there. It's just within your internet though, and not your computer.
Right. Yeah. I go right on the web to get it.
Yep, me too. I couldn't find anything good. They said that was good stuff, but most of it was more for like Twitch and stuff like that, which is the same thing but different.
Yeah.
But okay, so I kind of want to change the subject a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know where I want to start. You got another question that you like?
Okay, so with my Robin thing, and I'm wondering more about the church, like their involvement, because
I know
that child, what's it called, the missing child, drill, there, drill that goes on for a week.
Well, yeah, she said it goes on for a week, at around whatever this time, and no, none of us have looked into that. I don't know if you have. I haven't looked into that, so I'm only speaking upon what Cher said. But, yeah, and then she said that all the churches do it. Now we don't know if that church does it, but
they haven't. They haven't.
Do you guys see how much control Robin has of that church herself? I think her family runs that church, other than, obviously the pastor, because he's the main guy, which every single one of the churches have a main guy.
Right.
As
Yeah,
far as,
I believe Robin's higher up in the church than
she
a
very is. She
assistant.
runs the kid. She runs the kid part. She runs and preaches and does all the stuff up front, and all the singing and that too. Those are all different departments within the church, and she's running them all. Like the music department, each different the kid thing where they all separate, and all those are different things within that church. How is she like involved in every single one of them? She's very weird, but she's very knows what she's doing and knows when to shut up. Obviously, you guys have seen that. Well, go ask my pastor. He knows more than I do. That's bullshit. She just she didn't know what she was allowed to say.
My touchy-feely pastor.
Yeah, I don't know what she was trying to get at there, but that really pissed Don off. And Don really is into that church too, and but he doesn't know that much, and he's still, a shunner. But he is holding on for dear life for anything to forgive him, anybody to let him in, anybody to love him the way, whatever, nobody loved me. I'm just saying, but Robin's maiden name is Sanders. I'm pretty sure. And then she was like a Dewey or something like that. I don't know, something like that too. But I'd have to open up all my stuff and look at it. Man, I look at that stuff daily. It's taking up my whole phone. It sucks. It does. You're fine, But yeah, Robin's got a lot of control, and she's always there. Everything that's going on, there's Robin. You know how like somebody always returns back to the scene of the crime kind of thing because they want to watch what's going on and be aware of everything. That's Robin.
The one thing the one thing I didn't get when of June 15th, when Candace called Robin, and Robin finally got a hold of Robin, and Robin was on her way. She had to drop her daughter off.
Yep. We pulled in the driveway, but Dotson was already there.
Right. But she also said she didn't get there until 9 o'clock. But this was 7 o'clock. When
Police got there around 7.
Yes, but she was talking to Candace around 6:30, 7 o'clock when she had called her back from after the photos with her daughter.
Wait, say that again. I was reading. Just the last part.
Robin was out taking photographs of her daughter for a dance thing. She got the phone call.
Yep.
And when Candace finally got through, she dropped her daughter off, and she said she was supposed to leave right away. But she didn't. She didn't get there.
No, she fed her. Because she fed her and put her to bed first.
But that's what her husband was supposed to do, I thought.
I know it. I think that was all in the same live.
Yeah. So she didn't get there until 9.
Robin is very, very controlling, and I'm not saying like a bad go stand in the corner mean controlling. I'm saying she's got a lot going on in the world, that a lot of secret. All right, you live that secret life like Chris says in your real life, in your whatever life. Yeah, she's got a big, giant secret life, and I think that's why he keeps saying that.
Yeah.
He might be talking about Robin. He knows that she's not saying... He knows that he can read people. I can read people. Sometimes it takes me, the end of the conversation. But, Chris ain't stupid. He's been around for a long time, and he's been trained to do this. And he was also trained to put stuff up the way he did too. But I'm not sticking up for anybody every time I talk. That's just my opinion of what's going on. So I'm afraid that wouldn't run to a missing child. Yeah, and nobody, not anybody in that group, nobody but the police, law enforcement is out there looking for Summer. Nobody. Why? Not Candace, not Don, not Robin, nobody. Dotson. None of them.
Yeah. Just reading chat.
Aw. I was holding the candle and went out. She grabbed my candle and gave me hers. And who? Hers were oh, really?
Who was that?
I saw it. It wasn't even cold, wasn't it? She's evil. Yeah, she's got a real weird, and like she knows how to keep that weird smile on her face.
Yeah, it's like a
You guys
double
will
grin.
see. It is, and it's one that she has been trained to do with that eye, the closing of the eye. That's really an eye roll kind of thing. But she's been learned to like close it and hide her eyes because she knows people can read her eyes. She's been trained too. She knows what's going on, and she's everywhere.
She probably once was a Summer.
Could have been, because that was if her other dad, like I have found, whatever, was straight LDS. So and maybe those church, I don't know how the other, the church, the Seventh-day Adventist really works, but I know it's kind of creepy, just like the other thing. And like I said, I think it's one of the brothers that from that other group, the FLDS. Why is it FLDS? And then compared to LDS?
Well, later
just
Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, FDL.
It was like, I forget what it was. Do you think it had something to do with just Jeff Warren's, his group, and then they branched off?
Yeah.
Because this is a while back, and these girls and these women are still alive, you guys. His daughters even tell the story about this stuff. And you watch this stuff, you guys. This is not a joke. This stuff happens, and it all happens right there in those states, starting from Utah.
Yeah.
And I also have a shot or a clip where I was trying to figure out, because I had heard that Chase was fixing Don's truck and was looking it over for those, trackers. That wasn't true. Don's truck was out in the driveway, fucking broke. It just wouldn't start or whatever. Just something was wrong with it. And then so Chase never had the truck. I'm sure Don might have looked it over. Or maybe people talked about, hey, we should do this and do this and do that, and it got put out there that that's what he was doing. But no, he did not. Fixed Don's truck, and I was asking him how he's getting back and forth to work, and then all of a sudden he says, well, Candace sold my good truck or something like that. And she's like, but we were moving to Utah. And then he's like, yeah, well, what happened? Or something along these lines, guys. And then she says, well, I had everything packed. So, I don't, and it was a conversation between the two of them. I was just kind of sitting there breathing, So I don't know if that was when he was already out there, and then the Jose thing. I don't know if it was then. I don't know if that was recent. Like, cause I'd have to re-listen to the video, and it's, whatever. It was hot that night in her hand. Yeah. Clammy. There you go. Like she was taking care of you. Oh my God, Twister, she's coming for you, man. I know it, but why is she always there? Why did she have to go with Candace to that thing? Like, yeah, for support maybe, but like, like, why is it Robin? Twister, she's gonna be living with you pretty soon. That. Oh, and a lot of those like LDS like to live in like houses, like groups, lands and stuff together.
Compounds.
A couple of Robin's addresses go back, and I have screenshots of this house and all that stuff. They go back to this house that it's a big ass like kind of building, and it's got a bunch of different. It's all one floor too, but it's got offshoot splinter. Oh, see, I didn't know SDA was in there though. See, Sparks, we all got to work together, you guys. Oh, see, Twister, I knew it. I fucking knew it. See, nobody ever sees Robin's husband. There he is, right there. You're never going to live that down, motherfucker. Since the very first time I was introduced to Robin, her known role is the case. Since Siren, Robin isn't an innocent. No, and I know. Robin was put there or puts herself there for a reason. I forget where I was going again, but Twister's got me off again thinking he's married.
I know, I was reading. I'm like, what?
She's taking care of him. She loves him. Love. L-U-B. Loves. Oh yeah, so the house thing. It was like a one store yet. Thought it could have basements. I don't know, but like there was just different little doors all the way around it, and there were like different apartments and stuff, and they were like labeled. This isn't the address, but we'll say it was numbers like 574, and then it would say like E4 or something, you know, or level
Right.
X or you know whatever like that. And I got all those addresses, and the reason why I looked them up is because I thought that address was a little weird, and then I found it. There was all these different little things. So like, and she's like I said, she's from North Carolina. It's where her parents are from. Her mom's originally from Michigan, but I found her all the way back to that, but. She doesn't really know. She does not like that.
I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm going to ask you guys if you don't mind to mute for just a second. I got a couple or several things. Good news. Everybody ready? I just got the notification when I put my info in. That's why it took me a minute. I had to go out to my car and get my registration. And I just got from the notification center from Point Pickup. As of now, 6:07 p.m. Eastern Time on December 18th, I have been approved to work as a Point pickup partner.
Yay! Congratulations.
So, guys, whoop whoop. It may not be great, but it's something. It's something. And it can work to where I don't have to be around a whole lot of people. I am going to have to, thank you, those of you that have donated. I'm going to have to take at least $10 of your donations and put it towards purchasing some extra data so that my data part will work on my cell phone. Either that or just go ahead. If anybody can help me pay my cell phone bill early and swap it over.
Who do you go through?
Straight talk. Straight talk. That's right. Okay. Just hold on. Hey, I'm gonna mute you because I have straight talk also. And okay, Glitzy, I'll figure that out right now. Okay. My bill is due to be paid by the 21st. So if I purchase an extra data package so that it's working while I'm doing the job, that kind of might be dumb. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody knows. Libs, I'm going to unmute you now. I just wanted to get that out for I'm bad to forget what I'm saying if I don't get it out.
You're like me.
Okay, there.
Yeah. I'm glad that we can tell each other to be quiet and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, I don't get mad. And
I just wanted
to go ahead.
Depends on who's telling me. Okay, now I go through Cricket. And I've gone through like Boost and stuff too. And it's not it's not a contract or anything. And I have 5 lines for $100. It's full data, full unlimited everything, a hotspot, all of it.
Yeah, I have all that too, but I've just used it all this month because.
Well, no, we're unlimited. Like we can't.
Mine is unlimited. Mine is unlimited, but it slows down. Like it goes from 5G to 4G and then to 3G and 2G based on usage over the month period. And I'm like,
you're not using Wi-Fi.
3 days. Oh wait, Twister, I don't qualify for a government phone. I've worked my whole life. I tried. I don't get any assistance at all. So. It sucks. And the one order that was available is no longer available, it's saying, but it'll send me messages. It's just once I get out on the road and I'm not in a Wi-Fi or whatever, I have to be able to take a picture and upload it where I dropped it off on the people's porch and stuff like that. And the 21st, my plan rolls over. And I normally don't use up all my data, but I didn't have any kind of coverage and I was in Tennessee and I wasn't getting signal and stuff. I had to access hotspots and do certain stuff that I normally don't use.
That's why. So you don't normally, this is just a one-time thing.
Yeah, even when I went for the vigil, it didn't do this to me. So
have you ever considered, well, they're kind of expensive. I was going to say just a hotspot for your car, but God, we would have to.
My phone actually turns into a hotspot. If it wasn't to where I was like 3 days away,
I know, that
Yeah, you can add data, Jenny Rose, at any time, but why add a package of data 3 days before I pay my cell phone bill? I mean,
You can't you have to upload them immediately.
yeah, the pictures, yeah. Yeah, that's how you prove to them that you actually delivered the order.
I just wondered if you could like drop it off and take a picture and then run to like you know, the next convenient like store, like a Walmart or something for just 3 days, man. Don't waste your money. You barely have gas and food and shit, man. Don't do that.
So, Ashley, you think that I should just do the $10 thing that you can add?
How much is that? Like how much you
Sassy
get?
Brenda, you guys, I'm not old enough. I'm only 49, so I don't.
Damn, you young.
Yeah, I fall between the cracks on that government phone service. I've already tried. I'm kind of falling between the
I wish you could run
right.
off of my rate for 3 days.
Yeah, it's just 3 days. So I'm thinking maybe I should just go ahead. Does it roll over? That's the question. Okay. So with Straight Talk, if I buy it, it will roll over to the next month, and I don't lose it when I pay the bill. Good.
Is you're the bill or you're the like me? Like it's just not a bill. You just pay it monthly to just keep your shit on. Or do you actually have a bill, like a contract?
Okay, Luca. Thank you. I'll check my email. Yes, Country Christian, I haven't done yours. The data does roll over. Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. I'll take $10 of what you guys have sent and just buy an extra data package. Okay, Luca, got you.
I don't think any other creator on here would have even considered asking.
What do you mean? I try to be honest with everybody.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I can't. I'm like dumbfounded. Like I can't. When you first asked, I was like, really? And then I and I was letting you explain yourself, and I'm like, God damn! Like not a single creator that I know would have even ever considered letting anybody know.
But if I'm gonna be real with my sunshines, I gotta be real. I can't.
Yes.
I ain't no half stepping here.
I just want it out there. I want everybody else to see like what I'm seeing right now, and I'm sure they do. Like this is
they always have.
This is like you're letting it be their money and let them control it.
Listen, I meant what I said. I'm not going to answer Gigi or anybody that hasn't contributed to me and my channel. I don't give a shit what they got to say. Sparks,
can you tell me what happened?
Sorry, but the people, anybody that has donated 1 cent to me that wants to know where it went, I will gladly provide them receipts without an attitude, because I think that's their right. It's their money.
I do too.
And I don't have a problem with that. I never have. I'm looking for Sparks' super chat so I can highlight it and thank Sparks. I missed it and I apologize. I was outside getting my registration card out of my car because that's where I keep it. And
I could have
answering all the info. Answering all the info that was required to finish setting up my account. You guys, I'm excited.
That's all you had to do was just set it up, and you already had the job.
Yeah, because I was getting emails telling me it didn't look like I was going to get it, basically,
How long have you had that email before you realized right now that you just had to fill it out?
They didn't send me an email. It was a notification in the app, and I wasn't hearing that thing go off. Sparks, I'm not finding where you oh my God, it just left. The whole chat just disappeared. I can't find where Sparks sent the super chat. So Sparks, I don't know how much you sent, and it doesn't really matter. I'm thankful, no matter if it was little or large. We're thankful and grateful here. We're a family here. It's not a joke. It's not something I take lightly. And Lips, just to go back to something you were saying, the reason Gigi and I had a falling out goes back to Savannah. And I think you know about it because thank you, 1999. Thank you, Sparks. We appreciate you greatly. Savannah was over here and I was showing videos that I had done of Summer. And she's in the chat basically saying, I think you were here, saying that she had videos too. But rather than ask somebody to try to drop a link, she didn't have a ranch. I need to make that clear. She was not a mod. Only
Okay.
mods, and that's not me. That's
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
YouTube only allows mods to drop links in chat.
Yep. Yep.
She wasn't a mod. So she was saying that we were deleting her links, but nobody was because YouTube
She has
was.
her own channel. Why is she not understanding how it works?
I didn't understand it. I didn't know it until I checked into it and asked questions. I was
Oh,
confused
yeah.
because I knew nobody had purposely deleted anything.
No, yeah.
And
Oh, I think I remember that. I know. I remember
yeah,
now. Yeah, no,
well,
yeah. Only mods can do that.
she told Gigi she was a mod and that I deleted her channel. My thing
Oh,
was, how rude would it be if Gigi's showing land deeds and I say, well, hey guys, I have a video of those same land deeds, but it's a better video. Here's my link. Go watch it.
right.
And Gigi, that's to me, that was disrespectful.
It was very disrespectful. What she's doing right now, and she has been since our little fight, is she has like a guilty conscience because of doing stuff like that. So she gets this guilty conscience even before any of us that she's screwing over even care or get upset or say anything. She's immediately putting us down or trying to do anything she can to make herself look a lot like whatever, to put herself up. And that's exactly what she did to me. You guys want to hear like what happened with me? That's where I wanted to go when it first came up.
Oh, thank you, Hope Forever. I'm trying to get it to let me highlight you guys. It's not showing the chat in my app, and I can't.
Okay, Gigi blocked Ashley.
Well, I'm talking about Savannah. I'm not even on to Gigi yet. That's why I was trying to finish.
Your email.
Yeah. Well, I can't get to anything right now. Trying.
Yeah, Matt. So she can't. It's community page. Oh, okay.
No, it's something is going on with my app. Sorry. Okay, here we go, guys. It finally let me see the chat.
It's
now
okay. Cherokee,
let
put
me
your
highlight.
email.
Yeah, Cherokee put it in.
Okay. So what I was saying about Savannah, I think we've got a little bit of a lag, Lips. I'm hearing the echo. I don't know if it's you or Miss Barb.
It's not me.
Okay.
Well,
whoever muted, it changed. Okay, Barb muted. Okay, what I was gonna say though is she came in, she was trying to drop her link, then she couldn't. And then I told her no. I want to thank you, Hope Forever. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and welcome. I told her no, that she couldn't drop the link, she was being disrespectful. And this wasn't the first or second time. This was the third time that I'd had an issue with her doing stuff like that. And she'd been asked, not only in the chat, but I'd spoken to her privately through email. Much love. That's Miss Diane, I think, that says DJ gang. And I asked her nicely, to speak to me privately. That we were making, actually, when she did it, we were making the announcement about the donor program, which God knows.
Oh yeah, I just came in at that time. She totally like twisted everything around. Stopped what you were talking. Yeah, and made it about her.
Yes. And I didn't want to address that. I told her that we were talking about happy things and about helping people. And that's all I wanted to address. God only knows. I wish I'd have known then what I know now about Mr. Bradley Chase. Alan, whatever.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, I have some documents to show you guys that may surprise you. One of his things has been bound over to grand jury. And I do have the actual document research. So I've got some things lined up that I want to show you guys right quick. And I want to get to it because honestly, if thank you very much to Scott H, another creator that just sent me that money to add that for that job. Guys, wow. Scott, listen, Scott and I have had our problems, but I will tell you guys, he does good research.
I haven't crossed him.
We had an argument. I own it. There was a misunderstanding, a miscommunication. I understood one thing. He understood another. We, like adults, we discussed things. We talked it out. And we have moved forward because his goal is the same as mine, which is to find what happened to this child and to prevent it from happening to another one.
Right. We all want to know what happened.
Absolutely.
I don't feel like she's dead though.
I don't either. I don't. And I
We're
can't.
all trying to convince ourselves that she is, but we're not trying to convince ourselves that there's a possibility she might not be. And, and even the way Candace and Don are acting, they don't shed no tears, and I can prove that. They act like no matter what, they're not worried at all because they say you're not gonna fucking find her. You're not. You're just not gonna find her. So then when it came out that it was, they like the idea of maybe she could have been, like when the cops asked Don or whoever, like, man, could somebody have picked her up? Like we got her sent down here. Immediately it came to his head. Yep, that's what happened. Someone picked her up because that's the proof and that's the evidence. Blah blah blah. So they're sticking to their damn story. That's what I think. Because like they're not worried. When I got clips that I might as well show them now because Benny's already done listening to me freaking run my mouth all day. All night.
Well, I think that they don't. I think there's multiple reasons, and I think you're right. I think they aren't worried, and
because they know.
And let me, can I pose something to you guys for just an instant? Just hold on for just one moment. And let me give a hypothesis because I have a thought stream. Country Christians in the chat, Ashley. I have a thought stream about what I think could have happened based on what's gone on over this 6-month period altogether. I'm gonna mute you ladies because I'm getting a lot of feedback on my end. It's the only reason. Thank you. There we go. That echo stopped. Whoever muted. Thank you. What I think is that they made it look like she was kidnapped. And for all intents and purposes, somebody did come pick her up, take her down through that trail, put her in a car, and drive her off. I think it was planned. I think there was premeditation. I think there was a plan. And what I think occurred is that there was, just like the story that Chase told, Brad, whatever. I think it could be partially true in that sense of, I think that there was someone that knew the lay of the land and knew one or both of the parents. And that person had maybe gotten a text or a phone call from one of the phones. There was burner phones as well that are had by all of them. I think that somebody got a text. She's downstairs. Now's the time, or something of that, or we're back. Now's the time. And I think, sorry. I think that person, I've always felt that her dog, the Lucky, that she pronounced Yucky, played some significant part. And I've been showed different dogs when I've asked the question that all look different than the one that was pictured with her. Like they could have been a brother or sister rather than the actual dog. But it had to be, yes, it had to be somebody. I don't think they went all the way up the drive, Luke. I think they pulled off right where that trail would come out. I think it was someone that could actually get in there, walk up that little trail, go straight to that door where grandma didn't see it. And where maybe Candace didn't if she wasn't the parent they knew. And got her and walked her down through there with cooperation. With cooperation. Because she knew the individual. I think that the parents knew the person, and I think the children knew the person. And I think that's why Summer didn't scream and she didn't put up a fight, that she willingly went. And I think that she was supposed to be brought back by a certain time, and that's what didn't happen. And that's when everybody got scared. But whoever it is has some kind of pull. They have some type of financial or political pull. And they're scared to tell. Straight like that. I really firmly believe that. And I think that what was done on that, I keep wanting to say an accident. Hey, Scott, thank you again.
I always did
appreciate you. But on the accident, there's one problem, you guys, with that. If it was an accident, while the premeditated stuff on the 15th, then there's several pictures that I've used some facial recognition software that don't match up. And true, children do grow fast. But like the one that we always see where her hair is really messy and she looks really skinny and it's a bluish purple pajama set.
Yeah, they're light blue. Yeah, they got
Okay.
snowflakes.
That does not match up to the one in the back seat, nor the one in the water.
Right. Do you see how her body shape is? And there's a couple other pictures
Yeah.
where her body shape is
Yeah.
really weird. Even her little
That-
pictures, her legs
what
are
I-
spread
okay.
a little bit further.
Yeah. Now, the one in the water and the one in the back seat match each other.
I think it's her little brother, the youngest one.
I do too. I think there's some,
They look a lot alike.
and I think possibly on the 15th, because the only way that she was seen was through the car windows of people seeing her. She didn't get out and go in anywhere that we've heard. Sonic's a drive-through. I went there. Sonic's a drive-through.
Yeah.
You can get the Wi-Fi from the hospital by being in the ER room parking lot. Just so y'all know, I checked. I've been there. I went and checked. See, there's some things. Okay, just hold on, please. I'm gonna take you down if I don't get to finish. Okay, honey. I'm trying to hurry before they send me a thing to go out. When I was in Tennessee, I didn't tell everybody everything I was doing. I don't know what I even just did. Somehow Unsolved Crime is the only one on the channel now. Okay. Help.
Where did everybody go?
Oh my God. Loving this. Okay, can y'all hear me now? I don't know what I did or how I did it, but I lost everything and somehow Unsolved was up there. Okay. What I was trying to say is several things that I wanted to check while I was in Tennessee that I didn't really tell people. You can go to the hospital without having comments button. What was stopping me, y'all? I went to the hospital. You don't have to get out and go in to be able to access the Wi-Fi there. That's one. Two, that Sonic they went to is only a drive-through. Nothing but a drive-through. The next thing, I went to 2 different grocery stores. There was a reason for that, and it had to do with what was there. The grocery store they went to, I didn't find Wi-Fi in that parking lot. What I did find was, sorry guys, I'm trying to get this. Oh God. And just making sure that this is not something I got to go. Yeah, and look, Scott H is awesome. Scott, I'm going to show you some stuff I found. If you're still in here, Scott, just give me a yes or a no to this. Have you seen Mr. Brad's charges in Washington County, Tennessee? Right. I got you, Luca. On the dog handler said the side of the driveway and the cop said the driveway. What I'm thinking is, okay, I've got those. I just can't find proof of what you sent, but I'm working on it. Don't think I won't. I'm check county by county to get the original. What some people don't understand what you sent me. One person don't. I didn't tell them who sent that or nothing, but they don't understand that that's a proof and a receipt, basically a payment of fines. But why do you have a fine for that is my question. I want to know, since Brad wants to tell us everything. Brad, tell us one. I already know the why. I don't need you to tell me why. But I need you to tell me, since you wasted so much of my time in my life that I could have been doing productive things and so much of the sunshine's time, can you at least tell me why and how you first met the Wells because they don't like you. Don and Candace does not like him. Doesn't matter how I know this, I do know it. And I've never come out and told y'all shit that I couldn't prove to be true. I just don't want to have to prove it because it's private communications. Speaking of, while we're talking, I want to show y'all something. For all of those naysayers that tell me I wasn't threatened and that my job wasn't called, we're going to look. Let's look. And Scott, you'll be interested in this. And Penny, if you're still in here, and any other creator that received threats. And once that the home office was called, in Arkansas for Walmart, there wasn't no more emails necessary. They quit emailing me once I told them I had called law enforcement. But here we go. Let's see. I have no other way to do this, so I went through and searched, so I don't have everybody's emails. But y'all can see at the top, it says I searched for Jeff Barrett. And here's Jeff Barrett's emails. Juju Bean, I honestly don't know, but I am hoping and praying that he will. I know it sounds awful to say this, but I'm actually hoping that the cancer story was real. Yeah, I'm thinking so too, Scott. I want to know how he knows the Wells. And so that somebody requested that I send them $50. Somebody named Lori is asking me to send you Cash App money. Can you send me an email, honey, of why you need it? If something bad's going on, I will try to help you. I'm not confused. Oh my God. Okay. Glitzy. I'll check that email because right now it's saying that you're requesting money from me or something. I'm confused. Okay. Thank you, Lori. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you these emails and then I'm going to have to get out of here because, I got to go and get this, start my job. I got a job and I've got my first order to pick up. And my daughter's calling. Here, let me just show you Jeff Barrett's emails and mute myself at the same time. Hold on. Let me just show you these emails and mute at the same time. Okay, guys, sorry. I had to answer her call. So here's the first one. He says, it's from Jeff Barrett, and it says, hi, what the crap is going on? I was on YouTube and went to refresh the page and it said sign in. I went to sign in and it said I didn't have access to YouTube. So I went to log in to my email address and it said I didn't have access to that either. I'm pissed that I lost all my shit over this Dawn BS crap. Do you know what's going on or if anyone else lost theirs? And I didn't know then, but Mystery Angels had caused him to be blocked from his previous email, which he'll tell me. Have you heard anything about Don being questioned by the police? He's not been arrested, but is being questioned by law, but not the Alkins County law. Okay. This is where the fake phone call. I wanted it to where he tells. Where he starts getting nasty. Hold on. He said, oh, you was going to go live when you got home around 1 a.m. You're no better than Cher. You got all that shit off everyone on Amazon, and now your true colors are showing. I am really disappointed in you. But what do you expect? Not the first time you lied won't be the last time you lied. And the title was Liar. Now, that's when I actually fell asleep. But anyway, then he said, wow, yet another lie is the subject. Wow, your fat ass lied again. And the last one, that's okay, Nat. I'm gonna call your job, and I'm sure as hell going to give the game all over YouTube. And I said, what game? And my job knows all about my channel. Please stay tuned. My day has just begun. And that's when I had the live stream. And I told everybody that I told everybody about receiving the gift from him and all that stuff. And he quit emailing me. But previously, he had been Lover Man. And let's see if it'll let me type that in. Oh, no, why it won't let me? Okay. Yeah, he didn't have access to his email address either. And he had previously been Lover Man. Just hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to type it in without showing everything in my email inbox. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, if y'all think Ziggy and me didn't have correspondence and that she couldn't have emailed me, right here you go. There you go, y'all. Ziggy could have emailed me before. I hope this is the right email address. I love your YouTube. Sent you something from Amazon. I send tracking number when I get it. He was still under the Lover Man. Let's see if it shows. And then he said, I got some information for you. Candace said she got her mom's phone to call the police. Yet Don said he called the police also. But Don also said he was on the phone with Candace all the way home from work. So how did they both call the police and be on the phone together at the same time? So yet another lie from Don. Nope. I think they had burner phones, you guys. I really do. But I just wanted that shown so that people know that I wasn't bullshitting about getting those threats. Now, I want to show you this screenshot. It's a couple of them about Trixie. I know this is all going to be a little out of sequence, not the way I wanted it, but apparently Point Pickup has put me to work and I'm getting ready to go get that money so that I don't have to ask you guys to help fund me. I just won't be able to do the research and stuff, that I wanted to. I know Golden Mare. That's why Golden Mare, that's why that we talked to Benny when he was in this stream earlier and told him that we were praying for him, and we meant that. I mean that. I'm not repeatedly not gonna do certain stuff. And I do see somebody in this little screenshot I got up here that's a wrench holder that actually works for Hawkins County Law Enforcement. She used to be part of Dusty's team. They want to be careful out there. Okay, see you there. Great. I just emailed my daughter. I was afraid that they weren't going to let me do Point Pickup because my daughter works in online grocery at Walmart. Stormy Jade, we're not gossiping about his sister. Please know that. Benny was in here in the chat. I'm just doing a replay. Benny was in here in the chat, and we wanted him to know that we were praying for him and his family, and that we were asking people to knock it off. And I asked my mods, anybody that said anything disrespectful, to block them, because I'm not going to have that at all whatsoever. That is not what we're about here, and we will not tolerate that. Doesn't matter if you like or dislike Benny. That's not what it's about. And that's Benny's place to tell the story about what happened with his sister, Stormy. And I agree with you 100%. We need to respect the dead. I'm just praying for him and his family right now. And I think that that's what all of us grown folks should be doing. It is none of our business. And I agree with you, Miss Stormy Jade, at 100%. We are not I am not opposed to your personal viewpoint. I agree with you, and I'm there. This has nothing to do with like or dislike or any of that. That's right. We are praying for him. He came in here to show us some love. People tried to create problems, and we're not going to have it. Yeah, because I got to get to my new job, Carrie. Yes, woo woo. Thank you guys for helping me with the gas money, because it can take up to 7 days for me to get the first payouts, Yes, he is in mourning. Leave him alone. I agree, Stormy. Absolutely. Guys, I just want y'all to understand that no matter how I personally feel about anybody, a loss and a pain is relevant, and my heart goes out to those people that are feeling it. And there's more to Benny's family than just Benny, you guys. He has a mom that's lost her child. So I think we need to respect that. A lot of us are mothers. Now, I want to get back to what I was talking about, because I want to get this information out to you guys And yes, Kathy, I got a job and I'm ready to go to it. The good thing about this job is I can, if I have my Wi-Fi working and stuff, I can actually upload videos and do live streams from the car. So, that's right, Kazzy D. Absolutely. He does need support from fellow creators and subs right now. And we are sending up prayers for him and his family. We have been doing that. We told him we will do that. And honest to God, I don't see how anybody could have any other view right now, to be honest with y'all. Yeah, and a father. No, nothing is easy for him right now. I agree. Abso-freaking-lutely. Exactly. Please show his family the same respect that you would want yours shown at this time. That's all. If anybody wants to know what to do, show Benny and his family the same respect that you would want you and your family. Imagine, it's right here at Christmas time. I don't know if she had babies or not, but guys, we just need to pray for all of them. That's the only thing I can say. Now, I want to go back to this shit because it's important and I got to get it out quickly, guys, okay? So Trixie, this is a screenshot of her, and I'll show you the whole thing in just a minute. But it's really important what she says because I have proof of the opposite. And I'll post screenshots of this, of my text with her after this date and before, saying the opposite of what she told right here. Okay? She said, I'm Trixie, and no, I'm not Janet. There is a Janet, and she is a doll, and her son is pretty amazing too. Her son would be Noah. And she told me that Noah and Janet are the same, and that she started throwing up when she found this out. When I told her the phone number for Janet, she started throwing up because it made her sick to her stomach that Chase had been lying to her the whole time. On to the next one. I don't know about the order. Okay. Lizzie, I don't think she meant to have this. And though you took your channel down, I still have this. And Mountain Girl, I emailed you because the very last name that you can just see the top of the bubble, that's your name. And I'm wondering. I'm wondering also why Trixie and Lizzie were trying to contact Rachel, Chase's ex-wife. And here we go. Lisa's home life proof of her treachery is right there. She's also a spy in Wonderland. Y'all do what you do. I'm just giving you the information. Take it where you will. And this is nothing private. This is the end of Lizzie's video. This was up and showing. That's where it came from. Okay. Next. This I'm not going to be able to show. I'm going to go look at it because Miss Blanca sent it to me. This is Country Christian's channel. Miss Priscilla. Trixie said, yeah, what's going on? Country Christian says, go look. Trixie says, I'm not understanding it. I've been trying to figure it out. Country Christian says this has been going on all day. And this is December 1st. Okay. I will, Scott. I will. Trixie says, what and who are they talking about? Some woman named Sharon. Hey, are you having a good time with Chase? Nope, he broke his phone, so I can't even talk to him. He is currently trying to find somewhere to get another one. Remember, not one peep, please. God, please don't let it slip. Let's see when she goes to the next page. Because I know what she's not supposed to let slip. I have the text to back it up. You got it. Not a word. What kind of carrier does he have? Trixie says, I think it's AT&T. Isn't there a store up there? And find out if he has a SIM card in his phone. And that's pretty much their conversation. She told me the phone was broken and that he was getting another one and that I should hear from him in a little bit. Okay? Now, I have text messages, and I didn't put them up because Trixie begged me not to. This one right here entitled Screenshots on Country Christian's page, you guys need to go look at it. I'm not going to go through and show you her entire content. I want you to go to her channel, and I want her to get this content out. So if somebody can please drop her link in the chat so you can see this long message between her and Trixie. And it's December the 11th, and the other messages that she shows in Discord that I don't have. I think it's important for you guys to see those. Next. Oh, this was sent to me by one of my lovely sunshines. It's Moon Pie Face Lot Lizard. I'm going, y'all. I'm going. I'm getting dressed while I'm talking to y'all, okay? Promise. I'm going to get this paper. Promise y'all. I just wish it told me where to deliver it to. I've already said I'm picking it up. They got it for me ready, okay? Just know that, guys. Nope, you're not kicking me out the door naked. I've got to get my clothes on. I've already called and talked to the supervisor in the department. Luckily, I know who she is because she's my daughter's boss, and my daughter's off tonight. There's nothing to keep me from being able to do this. I've been approved. I'm working for them. I can start as early as 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. So, awesome. It'll probably just be one order I get to take out, and then 48 to 72 hours I get paid for that, and then every 48 hours I'll get paid. So you guys help me. I'm going to fill up my gas tank, make sure that I can keep making the money and keep getting y'all some content. I'm going to order an extra. I'm going to pay $10 more for my phone bill this month, so I'll get extra data, so I won't run out, so I can live stream from the car while I'm doing stuff, so I can multitask. Because I'll be waiting on pickup orders. And I'm going to sit near the Wally World to do that. But I thought you guys would like this. Ode to Lizzie. From one of our sunshines. Now, this is something I want to show y'all. Everybody that thinks Lizzie's gone, here's my proof. Lizzie has 2 other names, okay? I want screenshots, by the way, if anybody can get where she threatened me in this chat. Y'all want to know what her name is? Here we go. (9:16 p.m.) Can y'all see that? Where it says, yep, I'm doing pickups and deliveries. I hope it goes well too. I'm usually pretty good at that. Okay. Instacart and DoorDash, I have to go to the next county over to be able to do those. They don't offer them here where I'm at in Podunk. So 9:16 p.m., you guys, you see it says the equalizer. April, I am Lizzie. In my sock account, my channel is private. This will be how I fight in silence until I can expose them all. She did not take her channel down. She privatized her channel. That's why you don't see it, even if you're a sub and a member. Also, the equalizer is one of her 2 names. The other one is like Savage Be the Lizzie or something of that nature. Okay. Now, here we go. Sullivan County Criminal Records. I'm almost done, you guys, and getting off here, I promise. Y'all don't got to kick me out. I think, hopefully, I have enough that I can fill the car up with gas. And, okay. Fill the car up with gas and pay the cell phone bill, because that's an integral part of keeping this job. And we all know my bill's due in 3 days. So, Daisy Joe, can you tell me, should I buy an extra data package or just go ahead and pay my phone bill for the month? Because I'm out of data and I'll need that to be able to take the pictures where I drop that off. Scott helped me with this. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Scott helped me with this. So I'm not taking credit. He helped me find this. I just took it to another level. You'll see this is Sullivan County Online Court Record System. Anybody can get into this. Type it in. Canadianness. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I can't afford to smoke or whatever, but we're not even talking about that. So she said, can I get a ticket to the block party? Okay. You'll see Brad Wishon is the defendant. He still has $214 due. His last date of payment was March 19th, 2021. His next hearing is January 5th, 2022. It says status is closed. Now, this case showed that it was bound over. And one of the things I found out, it's got judicial diversion. But there's also one of his cases that was bound over for grand jury indictment. No, Kathy, we don't went over that. Sure, Mountain Nanny, go get a job. Ain't that what y'all told me? I got a job, boo-boo. Now what you gonna say? Okay. Then the charges. Theft of property, 1,000 to 10,000, and then 2 probation violations. Attorney, same thing we've already seen. Hearings, these are all the hearings. And you'll see that on 11/10/2021, when he went, he asked for a continuance. That's it. He was granted a continuance. He is still currently on a $15,000 bond with a bond company. I got Mace, Daisy Joe, and I got 2 tasers. Thank you to my sunshines. Right here you'll see it says Brad Wishon, defendant, surety bond, which means it's a bondsman, $15,000 on 9/23/2021, and it's still showing open. Ashley, email me personally, Ashley, because I have to ask a couple questions about where you're at, and I might be able to help you. Rachel Knight is a bot. Somebody grab her. And you'll see these are all the fees that have been paid. Right, here's the amount ordered. Here's what was paid, and here's what's still owed. That's just that case. Now, also, you guys, in the civil cases, he's been sued civilly. Kathy, I just told you what his charges are. Hit the rewind, my darling. Leo Moon, rewind, because her link's been dropped a bunch. Okay, so now we're going to go to Washington County, Tennessee. I don't know. I'm not involved in the billboard fraud. That would be a question asked Penny or Q or anybody that was involved with that. We didn't take up monies for that, and I wasn't involved in the billboard part, so I can't have anything to do with those charges. Leo Moon, if you rewind, you'll see once this is over that I'm about to end. If you go to the replay, you'll be able to see the chat, darling. If somebody will drop it, they can. Anybody want to drop Country Christian's link again, go ahead. Charges right here in Washington County on August 31st, 2021 was the filing date. It's the date that it was filed. Brad A. was Sean. TCA code is 39-14-103. Theft of property, $10,000 to $60,000. That's the charge. It said he committed the crime on January 15th of 2021, and he was charged on August the 31st. His attorney, he still has to hire one. That's what it says. Hearings. On 9/27/2021 at 9 a.m., he was granted a continuance. His next hearing for this is January 24th, 2022. He's on bond, and it is also a surety bond, $2,500 for this one on 4/9/2021. So that one is still open. Jasmine Patrick is a bot. Somebody grab that one. And it also has the state of Tennessee and Officer Arnett is the additional parties. Y'all look up civil charges and see what you find. There's a lot more. Alrighty, guys. I love each and every one of y'all, but I got to go. Yep, great websites, Val. Thank you. Oh my God, I got 3. Yeah, point pickup is popping. I got to go. They have sent me 4 different pickups right now to pick from. So, and all of them are saying overdue. Okay, yep. All right, guys. So I'm getting ready to go get this money. I got to stop and put gas in before I can accept the order. So I love you. I will come back on as soon as I'm finished, let you know how things went. So everybody that tells me to get a job and all that crap, y'all just give them the finger. Love you. Thank you. Oh, come on. It's not letting me. Peace, love, and light.